Friend, I want to thank you for coming to camp. My name's Thad Johnson with ABC, and I'll be doing your pitching video here today. I'm going to talk about a couple things, try to give you a few pointers, make your delivery a little bit more efficient, and hopefully in the end make it a little bit better pitcher. So the first thing we're going to talk about is balance position. First thing we look for when a guy gets to the balance position is for them to stay over their back foot. So as you drop your foot in line, you draw a straight line up over your foot, and let's see if you can get to that position. You know, we want our entire body to be right up through the middle, which means that head has got to stay on that line. So you do a pretty good job here. You get to a point. Now you're always leaking forward just a hair. Okay, so you do a pretty good job of staying over center, but you do have you get that little drift action as you lift. We're moving forward. I'm just going up and down, so we're lifting and we're kind of leaking out a little bit. Fortunately, you start your leg lift well behind the rubber, so you can kind of stay back a little bit more. One thing I would like to see is instead of you stepping back behind the rubber as you initiate your delivery, I'd like to see it just step a little off to the side, maybe side front. So I'm just drawing a little X just to see what this is going to do. Is if you step to the side and to the front, now all you got to do is just pick up your leg. You're going to get rid of this drift right here from all your weight being back and then forward, and you're going to be able to control your body a little bit more. So this is going to take a little bit of practice. You want to get in front of the mirror, do a lot of mirror work, and just see how your body works as you lift. It'll take some time getting used to. We move on to the directional phase, and really what you see here, you've got zero load in your backside. So whatever weight you had on your front now has just leaked out. You got flat hips. A guy that carries all his weight on his back on that initial, he's going to have some tilt in his hips. Okay, your top half looks good. Your head's going forward. Shoulders are in line. So that top half looks good, but your lower half is just real. It's already kind of leaked out, and I feel like that's also due to that drifting action as you come up to a balanced position. So if you take care of that initial balance and not you don't drift as you lift your leg, I feel like you can really kind of keep that weight on the back side. So we move on to the stride part and the directional part, and you do something a little funny. You did a great job of keeping your hips on line, and now to release this upper body kind of body throw, and you take your top half, your upper torso, and you just lean it back. Okay, your lower half's in a great position. I mean, your hips are starting to open up. Your feet are in line. Might be closed off just slightly. I would definitely check your foot placement, make sure that you're striding in line. You could just do a line drill where you draw a line directly off your toe, off your left toe, and make sure that line cuts the home plate right in half, and just make sure you're stepping on it. But your foot placement, heel to toes, in a good position. Just let's make sure you're not striding closed. But to get back to the top half of your delivery here, we really need to get the top half to level out. Okay, really want the top half to level out. We should be upright, level shoulders, have a little bit more length in the glove. Okay, the glove should be even with the front foot, so you need to get that glove placement out over your front knee, out over your front foot. What this is going to do, one, with you tilting yourself back up to a better posture position, your glove's going to travel a little bit forward. You're going to stay closed. Your line to home plate's going to be a little bit more direct as opposed to coming around the baseball, which you're going to do right now. And as you can see, as you start your approach to home plate from the loaded position, you just collapse you really collapse your backside and you body throw this, you're pulling. You just absolutely have no whip in your arm. Typically, what you'd like to see is, you'd like to see at this position that I'm in right here would be for your elbow to be up just a hair. Okay, we don't want to have this elbow, but we're talking, just slightly below shoulder level. Okay, it's going to get your hand up, going to allow your fingers to get on top of the baseball. So you need to really work on changing this back arm action. And again, this is going to be something you need to get yourself in front of a mirror and really watch yourself at this loaded position. Work a nice easy, a nice easy backside swing with your arm, and really get the baseball up. I would just tell you, from a verbal standpoint, to really just get the baseball up above your head. Hopefully this will fix some of this this low elbow action right here. Eventually, if you keep throwing like this, you're going to lead to some major shoulder problems on down the road. And then we move on to the release of the baseball, and your whole top half, because you're body throwing, you really get rotation with that top half, starts heading off, in a diagonal position, kind of lean over delivery, out towards the fence. Your arm has no extension. All right, we'd like this thing like this line. That hand should get all the way extended out there. Your head should be out over your front leg. Chest should be out over your front knee. In order for you to, we're looking for your head to get out to this position. A great drill to work on this would be to have a partner stand in front of you with a target. Preferably like a glove. You can do a towel drill, where you slap the target with your glove, or you can even slap somebody's hand. But you're looking for you to get that full extension with the top half after release. And you can see as your arm just always stays bent. That's a cut off delivery right there. Again, stiff. Not really loose through the baseball. You're just slamming the brakes down on your arm, which again is going to lead to some shoulder problems down the road. So as we're going to go back to the beginning of your delivery, we're going to go into a little quick review. So at the balance position, let's go ahead and, as opposed to stepping straight back, let's step off to the side. Balance up, make sure we're over our backside before we begin to move forward. It's going to allow you to really load up your lower half as we make our way towards home plate. We need to stay level with our shoulders and do a good job of getting our head out over our front leg, our chest out over our front leg, into a full extension, all the way through the baseball, and really tell yourself to be quick through the baseball. So I hope you learned a little bit here today. I want to thank you for coming to camp again, and we'll see you out there again sometime soon.